Lying in bed next to the person you chose 5 years ago and realizing you made a fatal mistake. 68% of couples go through this. Today, you'll learn how the questions you're afraid to ask will save you from this nightmare. This happened to my friend Anna. She married the perfect man. Handsome, successful, flowers every week. A year later, she sobbed in my kitchen. He mocks my dreams. Says my career is just a hobby. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Every 10 minutes, someone files for divorce because they ignored these 10 questions. Today, you'll get a checklist that will flip your understanding of relationships. This isn't magazine advice. It's the screams of souls I've collected from 10 years of working with couples. Point 1. Shared values. When God and money turn into enemies. Sign 1 of 10. The story that killed my belief in love conquers all. Mark and Sarah met backpacking. 2 months of romance, laughter, kisses under waterfalls. But one night in Bali, Mark said, "I want our kids to go to church." Sarah froze. "I'm an atheist." They thought love would smooth it over. A year later, fights over baptism, silent dinners, hidden grudges. Values aren't a compromise. They're the concrete your house is built on. If your partner thinks women should stay home while you want a CEO title, that's not "we'll figure it out." It's a landmine. University of Chicago study. 73% of couples with clashing values feel lonely even in marriage. Here's the kicker. Values wear masks. How to spot them. Ask, what would you do if I broke your core principle? Point 2. Future goals. Dreaming is dangerous, especially together. Sign 2 of 10. The story that made me cry in an empty courtroom. Lisa and Tom. 7 years together. She dreamed of 3 kids and a llama farm. He wanted NYC and a corner office by 50. But we love each other, they said. Result? A divorce. Custody battle over their dog. Lisa's tears. I wasted my best years on a lie. Love without shared goals is a train without tracks. You'll enjoy the speed until you crash. Psychologist John Gottman. Shared goals matter more than passion. Couples with mismatched plans divorce 3 times more often. Ask today, where do you see us in 10 years? If they say IDK, run. Point 3. Conflict resolution. How a coffee mug destroyed 15 years of marriage. Sign 3 of 10. The story that made me quit coffee. Jake and Kate, morning, kitchen. He broke her favorite world's best mom mug. Instead of sorry, he yelled, "You always nag about stupid stuff." All she shut down. He bottled rage. 2 years later, divorce over irreconcilable differences. The real reason? They never learned to fight right. Fights are an X-ray of your relationship. If you're enemies, not teammates, during arguments, it's a dead end. Therapist Terry Real. Couples don't fail from problems. They fail from how they solve them. Test. After a fight, do you feel guilty or relieved? Point 4. Emotional support. I'm depressed, she said. You're just lazy, he replied. Sign 4 of 10. The story that shattered me. Emma lost her job. Nighttime. Shaking, she whispered, "I can't do this." Her husband, Ryan. "Grow up. Stop whining." Her tears. His slammed door. A month later, she filed for divorce. Love without support is torture, she told me. Your partner isn't your therapist, but if you're scared to approach them when life crumbles, that's not love. It's loneliness for 2. UC Berkeley study. Emotional responsiveness predicts 89% of marital happiness. Ask, do I feel lighter after talking to them, or worse? Point 5. Communication style. The silence that killed us. Sign 5 of 10. When quiet screams louder than words. Sophia and Alex. 3-year marriage. Her, "Why won't you tell me what's wrong?" Him. Don't want to upset you. One day, he left. With a suitcase and a note. I'm suffocating. Turns out, he'd hated her parents, who lived with them, for years. If you're afraid to be honest, you're already lying. Love without truth is a game of blind hide and seek. Journal of Social and Personal Relationships. 65% of divorces start with unspoken resentment. Ask, do we talk or just exchange updates? Point 6. Mutual respect. He called them jokes. She called them abuse. Sign 6 of 10. Love that reeked of rot. Lena and Dave. At parties, he'd joke. Babe, you're built like a sack of potatoes. Crowds laughed. She blushed. A year later, I hate my body because of him, she told her therapist. Respect isn't, I like you. It's, I'll defend your boundaries, even when you're not here. Psychologist Philippa Perry. Love without respect is a prison without bars. You don't even know you're trapped. Test. Does he mock you in public? If yes, those aren't jokes. They're power plays. 10 questions, 10 checks, 10 chances to not wreck your life. If this scares you, good. Fear beats blindness. You don't owe anyone nice enough. You deserve someone who makes you better. Someone you grow with, not survive. Your turn. Comment. Asking today if you're ready for hard talks. Smash that like if any story hit home. Subscribe and hit the bell. You'll get a free PDF checklist tomorrow. Remember, your life isn't a draft. You deserve final cut love.